Hello, I am Mac, at least for a day, and everything's going to be okay. In this episode of Dreams game development, I'm going to be trying to perfect the turn-based battle logic. And by that I mean make it so that it works when you're fighting multiple enemies and the enemies die or an ally dies, etc. I don't have all the logic right for that yet. So, since we're going to be having battles with multiple enemies and allies soon, I've got to get the logic right for that. First, I'm fixing some collision problems with the body when it dies. Sometimes her body goes flying off into the air when she dies. Okay, so I did some experimenting with this morning, and I think what I need to use are something called exclusive gates. So I'm going to rewire all of this, or most of this. I'm going to go ahead and get all this open. I was going to do something with nodes, but I don't think that's going to work. So we're going to delete the nodes, delete all these connections for now. It's not wanting to delete. There we go. Okay, so let's just delete everything, all the connections. We're going to redo all that. What are these connected to? Oh. Okay, yeah, we'll leave those power connections in. Chelsea's attack, I think we can leave in. Chelsea's camera, yeah, is also, yeah, we don't need to change that. We just need to change thief attack stuff. Okay, so we're going to use a gadget called an exclusive gate. And if I've figured out how they work correctly, I think they'll solve most of my problems. So I need to name these. Thief 1, Thief 2, okay, so when this activates, it will go into both the exclusive gates. The exclusive gates need to be set to this, I think. Q and I need to set their priority. We'll set this one's priority to, oops, to 2. And this one's priority to 1. 2 is higher, so it's actually a higher priority. It's not the order that they will go in, it's the order of priority. So 2 will go first because it's a higher priority. Excuse me. Okay, so once that goes in, it will choose Thief 1. So this gate output needs to activate Thief 1's attack camera and also activate his attack. Oh darn, I forgot I deactivated these. Dang it. Do I need, yeah, should we, yeah, we should use the, because they need a constant signal to be activated. Well, this gives a constant signal, I think. Either one would work. Let's do this for now. We'll use their own exclusive gate to activate it, and also to reset it. Okay, and then when it completes, it needs to deactivate its own camera, and then it will go through the other one's exclusive gate. Then the same thing will happen with the other one. Activate itself. Restart itself after it's been activated. Oh, and also needs to activate his own camera. Thief 2 attack. Okay, and then when it completes, it needs to deactivate his camera. And also activate the other guys. However, the good thing, I think, the way these triggers work is the way these triggers work is they only let it pass through once. Because I've got it set to Q. Q says you'll need to send a signal to the gate to reset it to a closed state. Wait, reset it to a closed state? And the next active gate in the priority sequence will be open. Oh no, next active gate in the priority sequence? No. No, that's no good. I don't want it to... Huh. So will it close after it... Will it close after it goes through once? Close gate. Use this input to reset the gate to a closed state. So maybe I just need to have them close themselves. Yeah, maybe when it goes through, it should close itself so that it won't go again. And then both of these will go through to her timer. Which one did I don't remember which one I just put it through. Put these through to her timer. And then her timer will reset the power on theirs. So they'll be reset. And then, wait, resets to a closed state? How do you make them not closed though? Cue the gate until a signal is received from a timeline or instrument, for example. So does that mean activate it? So does this reopen it? So once it's closed, it needs to be queued open again? Is that how it works? Let's see, because we want either of her attack choices to reset these to open. I think this resets it to open. Oh no, but will that shut it off so that it can't go until she's taken her turn? Ugh. So confusing. Oh no. You would need to be both of these. So no matter who she attacks, it's going to reactivate their attacks. Maybe? This is very confusing. This probably will not work, because I don't think I'm using it right. Huh. Let's just test if any of this works. Yeah, nothing happens. I didn't use it right. Okay, let's try not having these. Delete these and see if something happens at least. They attacked simultaneously. That was the whole point, was to prevent them from attacking simultaneously. Okay, well, her attack activated at least. I don't want enemies to attack simultaneously, though. I want them to take turns. And the enemy attack didn't restart because... I'm not sure why they didn't restart. Wait a second. Oh, yeah, hers is supposed to... Her attack is supposed to restart this counter. Okay, that should work, though. Okay, this should work, except that they go simultaneously. I don't want them to go simultaneously. At least they don't keep looping. I guess it's not too bad if enemies attack simultaneously, but it's just not usually how it goes. It's not usually how it goes in RPGs. Remix Thief Battle Experimental. Oops. So I figured out how to make them both go simultaneously, and it still loops and all that. That's not too bad, but I was trying to figure out a way to make them not go simultaneously. And also, the main point of this is to make it so that I can shut them off when they die. That might work. I may not be able to make them go at separate times, but I should be able to shut them off. Let's see if that works. Let's shut off the other one. Let's see if this works. So the other thief should not attack at all. And Chelsea should, yes, good. Okay, so that works. We're able to shut off a thief if he's dead. Let's... Ooh, back. let's keep going. Make sure this works. So we might just have to let the enemy always go simultaneously. I don't like that, although it will increase the pace of battle, which isn't too bad. Wait. Why did it move back to her camera? I don't know. Works pretty well. Let's do it by killing him now. Well, let's go ahead and link them up to their deaths so that their gates will only close when they're dead. So link this into the power port of their exclusive gate. In fact, I probably don't even need exclusive gates for this. I could just be doing this with nodes, but whatever. If I ever figure out how to get the exclusive gates to work right, that would be nice. Okay, so we'll kill this thief to experiment with this. Oh my gosh, he goes flying. Probably need to fix their collision too. She doesn't need to have such a long delay, I don't think. Okay, let's see if we can fix their collision. So it should just be ragdolling, not flying through the air. No, necks have collision on. No. Can't change that. Or that. No. That has collision on. So what makes him go flying when he dies? Oh well. Yeah, maybe that should be movable. Oh, that guy still goes flying. I guess it's a comical way for him to die, I suppose. Oh well, don't worry about that. We got other problems to figure out. So it seems to work. When one is dead, it doesn't attack, and we can still continue battling. Oh, I forgot to change the timer. I think we can just change it to 1 second. So we've solved the problem of being able to make the battle continue when someone dies. I just can't get them to not attack simultaneously. Here, let's make this guy alive again. See if we can change that. I want to make sure this works with the shorter time thingy. Oh, she goes flying too. There's something weird about this battlefield that makes them go flying like that. So the exclusive gates aren't really working the way I'd hoped. I probably could have just used nodes and it would have had the same effect. Yeah. Maybe there's some way I can use the exclusive gates. Automatically sets the gate back to a closed state when there's no input signal. I mean, I don't get why it needs to be in a closed state when there's no input signal. It's not going to be doing anything anyway if it's not. Let's try using the different modes. See if that does something for closed gates. See if it does anything different. Okay, they still attack simultaneously. Doesn't seem to be any different unless they're not going to attack again. Nope, it worked exactly the same. Exclusive gates aren't really working for me. What is this? Active? Outputs a signal when the gate is active, but not necessarily receiving a signal? That's weird. I don't get these. Selector? I could try that. But don't you have to input something to select it? It needs to be automatic. What's manual do? You'll need to send a signal to the gate to reset it to a closed state. I don't understand that. Alright, I'll try using selector. We'll rewire everything. Again. I think that'll be okay. We still want her attack to reset this. I think that's always going to be the case. I can leave that on. Okay, let's try selector. Let me read about selectors. I've used them before, but I don't know everything that they can do. You choose how many with each with an input and an output port. You can send a signal to cycle forwards or backwards through the slots. You could use it to give your player a list of options to choose between, a selection of characters, buttons to press in a puzzle, and so on. You could also use it, along with other logic of course, to choose which event should happen where there's more than one to choose from. Good. Traffic lights are a perfect demo for this gadget. Stamp 3 shapes, remembering to make each one a new sculpture, a timer, and a selector. Tweak each shape to make them glow, about 30% is fine, and use tint color to make them red, amber, and green. Also whack the tint amount to 200%. Tweak the selector and bump up the number ports to 3. Connect the output port A to the glow input of the red shape, B to ambers, and C to greens. Tweak the timer, connect the timer finished pulse to reset timer. This will make it loop. Ooh. Connect the timer finished pulse to reset timer. This will make it loop. Then connect the timer finished pulse to move the next output to on the selector. This will make the selector send a signal from the next port in the sequence. Use the start time to watch the lights cycle from red to green. Huh. Well, I don't want it to just cycle. I want it to... What do these do? Move to next output. Oh. Nice. Send a signal to this to cycle to the next port. Cool. But I gotta make sure that when one of them is dead, it will still let the other one attack. That's one of the problems. So I see how this works. I just need to decide what will trigger changing to the next output. So if this starts and it triggers A, and A is thief 1, is that Is that going to allow me to switch to thief B if thief A is dead? Yeah, maybe I could use their death to make it switch. Maybe? I don't know if that would work in all situations. Huh. Not sure how this will work for me. So, say we have it. We have this trigger thief A, but we also need it to be able to trigger thief B. If either of them is alive. But I don't want them to go simultaneously. They won't go simultaneously. A will go, and then I need it to trigger and switch to B. Let's just try this and see. Separate condition path for if one's dead. Using what gadgets? Okay, that'll activate his camera. Activate his attack. What? It shouldn't be active currently. What? Is it because this is already shut off? It's switching it? What? Why is it still active? It should deactivate because there's no signal going through. That's no good. Why isn't it deactivating? Or maybe I do... No, it shouldn't activate it automatically when I put it in. So does that mean that there's always a signal coming out of here? You're right, it looks like there is. Looks like there's a active signal coming out. So the selector doesn't need power? The selector just constantly sends a signal from whatever's active? That's not good, I don't want that. I need to be able to deactivate it. Yeah, but how will I make it activate when it's the enemy's turn again? Oh, I see. So the signal selects it, makes it change to that. So I guess this should just power the selector. So this will power the selector. And so A would automatically activate when the selector comes on. Yes, I know where power points are. So then I could have this loop around and activate B, but if A is dead, B will never get activated. Unless, oh yeah, if A dies, I could make it switch to B being the active one. Yeah, that would work. So when A dies, switch to B. Only other problem is something's got to deactivate the selector. But which one will deactivate it? If Thief 1 ending its attack deactivates the selector, then use the check mark on the timelines to switch? What? This? I know that. I know on-end trigger. I've been using on-end trigger this whole time. The problem is... Okay, so let me help you explain what my problem is. So the problem is, if we always start with A, and A dies, we could switch it to B, but what will deactivate the selector? Will A deactivate the selector? If A deactivates the selector, if Thief 1's attack deactivates the selector, Thief 2 will never attack. If Thief 2's attack deactivates the selector, Thief 1 will never attack. So I could set it to Thief 2, when his completes, I use the check mark to deactivate the selector. But if Thief 2 is the one that dies, Thief 1 will never deactivate, because he's not connected to deactivate their thing. And I can't connect two. I could use two counters maybe and use an XOR gate. No. Or an OR gate. Yeah, then they could both power off their own thing. Yeah. They could, yeah, I've got an idea. This might work. Let's clone this. So each of them will have a counter that will power this thing using an OR gate. I don't want it to loop infinitely. So if I use an OR gate, nope, not XOR, OR gate. So if either of these are active, it will power this thing. So if Thief A or B are alive, this will be powered. So if either of these come on, it will be powered. And it's okay that this one will start this. Yeah. So if either of them are alive, this will be powered. And then they will each deactivate their counter when they complete their attack. So this guy, after he completes his attack, will... What will prompt the next guy to attack, though? Dang. I don't know. I can have him restart his counter. I don't know that the other guy will go... Oh, and then he also makes it switch to B. So B will then be selected. B will activate and or restart. And then he will always... Oh, I gotta make sure I have this activate his camera as well. Ooh, I forgot to have something reset the camera. He will reset his own camera. Thief 1. And so then this guy will reset his own camera. He will restart his... But what's going to start his counter? I could have him start his counter, but if he's dead, he's not going to start the other guy's counter. Unless... Yes, unless the thing that starts both of them will be the allies' attack finishing. But then why... I would still need to have him activate the counter at the beginning? Ugh, it's so confusing. And this guy needs to reset the other guys, I think? Oh my gosh. So complicated. And both of them need to activate her timer so that her turn will start. Oh, I have no idea if I've done this right. Oh, let's just test this. It'll probably not work at all. No idea. Okay, he went by himself. He went good. They're going separately now. I'll have to... Okay, good. So far, so good. Uh-oh. Oh, darn. Yeah, I forgot something. Here, for the sake of this, because I need to have a long test time, we're going to increase her health so she doesn't die. I forgot to have B switch to A as the active one. So when B completes his attack, it will switch back to A as being the active one. But I think at that point, there will be no power going to it, because he's also going to deactivate the other counter, which will deactivate power to the selector. So B needs to switch the current active to A. Maybe? What the? Yeah. I believe so. Still don't know if this will work when one of them dies, one of the thieves die. Need to decrease that counter in a minute to like 2 seconds. B attacked first again. Ah, switching to A didn't work because it was deactivated. What? Save default state? I don't know what that means. Okay, for some reason we're not switching back to A. That was the problem I was worried about. See, because if there's no power to the selector, I don't think you can switch it back to the other one. So maybe instead of... So maybe at the end of her thing, she also needs to have this switch to A, regardless of... yeah, I don't know. There's not a way to return to default state like you're saying. Let's see if this works. We're making progress. We're making them go at separate times instead of simultaneously. Yay, we made A go first, and then B went. Good. Okay, it's working. I'm gonna test one more time, make sure it's still working. Yep. Just need to change that timer. That timer is too short. Change it to 2 seconds for now. Let's test that before I try to tackle the next problem. The next problem is what happens when one of them dies. Does it work? Because I don't have anything wired to deactivate when they're dead. I need to figure out what that's gonna do. Uh-oh. What? Why is it still... That was weird. Why did her dialogue text mess up? Why is that coming up so fast? Okay, good. It didn't overlap again. Might just change it to 3 seconds. It's probably doing that because both of them are starting her timer. We need their attack to complete before the timer restarts. Yeah, everything's working pretty well. Problem is when one of them is dead now. Which we did solve that problem. But I'm gonna have to rewire everything again to do that solution. Which I think I just need nodes for. Oh goodness. I'm gonna have to redo all these wires. Ah! Actually, I can probably... Okay, so... Where would the nodes go? Wait. Oh yeah. I think I can just have their death deactivate their... I think I can just have their death deactivate their counters. Oops. Thief 1. That would be a lot easier. But what activates their counters again? I think she does. I think her attack activates their counters. So... But will it loop it correctly? Because I had her... The end of her attack resets it to A. So if A is dead, B is not going to go. Dang it! That's not gonna work. Okay, let's just try this. I'm pretty sure it won't work. So we'll just link their deaths. Did I do that right? Was that the right guy? No, I just put the wrong thief. Put the wrong thief in. I just put thief 2 into thief 1. Okay, let's do thief 2 first. Then... So the selector is good for making them not go simultaneously, although I already solved that problem earlier. But then the problem became what happens when one of them dies. I solved that problem, but then I couldn't get them to not go simultaneously. Okay, so his death will shut off his counter thing. Okay, let's see what happens when we kill Thief 1. I'm pretty sure that it will mess everything up. If Thief 1 is dead, nothing's going to happen. In fact, yeah, if Thief 1 is dead at the beginning, nothing will happen. Unless... Dang it. Yeah, unless I link this to here so that either of them will start the fight. Yeah. Oh gosh. The attack still happened even though he was dead. That's no good. So, deactivating the counters isn't going to work. I'm going to have to use nodes and everything. So I can't do it the easy way, sadly. So the hard way is I have to use nodes. No, that didn't make sense. What does that mean? True value of the signal rather than a simple on value. Oh, I know the solution. Yes. There is an easier solution. So when he dies, when A dies, we need to have it switch to move to next port. So if A dies, it needs to move to next port. And if B dies, it needs to move to previous output. I think that will work. Let's do that. That might be an easy way to do it. So if A dies, it needs to move to next output. Oh, but if the thing isn't active yet, it's not going to work. It may not matter though, because they're not going to be dead at the beginning of the fight. Then if this guy is dead, move to previous output. don't think that'll work at the beginning of the fight, though. So what I'll do is make this guy back alive, and then we'll kill him during the battle to see if... In fact, I could just make him have a very small amount of health so that she will kill him. Because she does at least 5 damage. So let's see what happens if she kills him on her first attack. So he died. Ah, and he attacked still. It didn't move to next output. Dang it. Does it need to be a pulse signal in order to switch? Why didn't his death change what the selection was? We're still going to have to set it up somehow to deactivate. Yeah. I need nodes to deactivate his attack if he's dead. So, we need a node or two. Node. And we're going to have to move all of the A wires to the node so that they deactivate. So everywhere that A goes will be into the node. So we can deactivate this node when he's dead. I don't think there's really any point to having 2 counters now. Yeah, there really isn't. We just need 1 counter to activate everything. So that was kind of a failed attempt there. We don't even need the OR gate. We just need this to power the selector. Okay, and then we need another node. Okay, so that will solve the problem of them attacking when they are not supposed to attack. But it's still not going to solve the problem of how do we switch to the other guy when one is dead. Anyway, Thief A's needs to deactivate when he is dead. And Thief B's needs to deactivate when he is dead. Thief 2, whatever. This probably won't work either, but I don't know. Well, Let's try it. It didn't switch to B at all. Why not? The thing that makes it switch to B is the end of this guy's attack, right? Yeah, this guy should have made it switch to B. Why didn't B go? I don't know. It's really weird. Huh. Okay, so what's going on here? What? Why is this deactivated? Oh, yeah, I set it up so that theirs would deactivate their own counters. That's why. Yeah, we don't want that. Which one is it, though? I can't tell. Here it is. It's this one. So we don't need that. Now it should work. Okay, so far so good. Why is her text messing up like that? I don't get it. Okay, so he's dead. And B didn't attack. So we still haven't solved the problem of how to switch to B when A dies. I should just change and call them Thief A and Thief B now that I'm using a selector. So how do we make this switch when one of them dies? Don't know. This should have changed it to have B selected when he died. So it should have changed to move to... Wait, do I have the right one connected? Let's look at this. Ah. Yeah. Oh no! I put it in move to next. It should move to... Yeah, it should move to next. If A dies, it should switch to B. Move to next. Phooey. Darn it. Why doesn't that work? I don't know. I've also got it set so that if B dies... Oh no! I had the wrong thing put into here. I doubt... Oop. Oh, I have the wrong thing put into here. That would make it constantly switch to the other one. No, it's when this one is dead. Goes in here. Ah, maybe that'll fix it. Glad I checked that. Okay, let's see if it works now. Hi, just in case. Yeah, experimenting with logic. What's the weird thing? Didn't switch to B. She didn't activate their attack. Why would it be having her attack again? That doesn't make any sense at all. Why would it be switching to her being active again? That makes no sense. Her timer shouldn't have... Wait a second. I don't have anything set to restart her timer. When is her timer supposed to restart? Her timer is supposed to restart when they're... Wait, should her timer be... Blah, blah, blah. Let's just have her timer restart itself. Yeah. Maybe that'll fix it. Why is... that doesn't make any sense. Her timer hasn't started. Why would it activate this again? There's no reason why her dialogue should be popping up again. I rigged up a simple collision detection system to trigger the ragdoll on my puppet, and it basically sent the whole system mental. Well, my ragdolls are flying up in the air when they die for some reason. I don't get it. Why is this activating? There's no reason for this to activate after it's been closed if her timer doesn't go off. Ay, ay, ay. Huh, that's weird just in case. I don't know. I think I'll have to forget the selector idea, go back to using nodes to have them attack simultaneously. I think I'm just going to have to let them attack simultaneously. Yeah. I think it's fine. I think it's fine if they attack simultaneously. That way is a lot better than this, that's for sure. Okay, let's delete everything and redo it again. Make sure I get this right. Also got a problem with Chelsea's timer now, apparently. Wait, yeah, what? Oh yeah, her timer finishing resets their counter. And then her attacks finishing... Her attacks finishing start their attack. Yeah. Okay. I'm just going to use nodes to have them attack simultaneously. In a way, it's kind of better that way, because it makes the battle be faster paced. It's not the way traditional RPGs usually are, but oh well. This will allow me to kill either of them. So when one of them dies, it will no longer send a signal for that one to be able to attack. So it's actually really simple. My RPG is going to have enemies attack simultaneously. It really doesn't matter, I guess. We're going to simplify all this a little bit. Okay, so this will activate. Let's just have one enemy attack camera then. Let's get rid of Thief 2 attack camera. I don't think we need it anymore. Yeah. So what is this going to? What the? Why is her death linked to... What? Oh, her death deactivates their cameras. Okay. I'm going to delete Thief 2 camera. I'm just going to have this be an enemy attack camera. What is this connected to? Oh yeah, this is the camera. Is it? That's Chelsea's camera. Yeah, this must be that camera, right? Yeah. What is this camera? Oh, Chelsea's attack camera. Yeah. Okay, so we're making this a lot simpler. Thief 1 attack activates the enemy camera. Or if Thief 2 attacks, it will activate the enemy attack camera. And this will also activate their attacks. Now let's put these down here after all. So activate and restart the timeline. What? Why is it lit up? Oh, because this... We didn't rewind time? Oi. Okay. And Thief 2's node activates, restarts his attack. Okay, and both of their attacks going off will turn off their camera. Let's just do both of those at the same time. And they will, both of their attacks will activate Chelsea's timer. When her timer goes off, her attack will start. Then when her attack goes off, she... Oh, wait. What is resetting their counter? Oh, Chelsea's timer. Chelsea's timer is resetting their... resetting their counter. Isn't it? Yes. Yeah. That should work. And then Chelsea's attack ending will restart their counter. Enemy attack. So I think I'm just going to have it so that enemies attack simultaneously, and that will allow me to turn off a thief's attack when they die. So let's go ahead and link their nodes to their deaths. And I'm just going to have to forget enemies taking turns attacking. It's not like we could do anything to stop it anyway. Yep, this is nice and simple. Wait, what? What? Where is this coming from? What? This isn't supposed to be linked to this. Oh, yes it is. Pfft. Duh. I just did that. I'm going crazy. Okay. Alright, let's see if this works. I'm pretty sure it will. Okay. Okay, Thief 1 is dead. Thief 2 still attacks, that's good. Yeah, and let's go ahead and decrease that to 1 second. We don't need her counter to take that long. Yeah, I know. I meant to rewind. Oops, didn't mean to attack that one. Yeah, I'm glad I decided not to go with that selector way, because this way is way simpler and easier for me to program multiple times. So, yeah, this way is going to work really well. And it will be easy to do for 3 enemies as well, which we'll eventually get to that point. I wonder why her what will she do thing didn't come up. Oh, because since he's dead, it's not receiving a signal for it. But that's fine. We don't need that to happen. Anyway, yay. I think that's going to work. I'm just going to tolerate the fact that enemies will attack simultaneously. And we'll call that good. So I'm going to make this the new battle. The new version of the battle. And we'll call the other one obsolete. This way it's going to work a lot better because it gives me a way to make the enemy keep attacking after they die. Oh, we need to... turn his health back up. And hers back down. Yeah. Hers needs to be 110. Things will get more complex when we have multiple allies, but I've already worked out how to do that. I'm just going to use a randomizer to have enemies randomly choose which ally they will attack. I think that'll work great. Because I don't want them to just always attack the same person, and if that person is dead, they'll just keep attacking a dead body. Oh, but I can use that person's death to deactivate their attack for that person, so they don't keep attacking the same person. Oh, but randomizers don't know when a choice has been deactivated. Ugh, that's annoying. Oh well, we'll solve that later when we actually have an ally. But for now, we've got a functional battle that the enemies can die without messing everything up. Alright, let's save and test it one more time. Failure. You have accomplished nothing. Dang, I just realized there's going to be a problem. Ooh. I could... When I have allies, I could have let the player choose who will attack next. And we'll use a selector to choose that. That way, when one person dies, it won't mess it up so that both people can't attack. So you'll just have to choose someone that isn't dead, or that'll cause problems, but whatever. I'm thinking too far ahead. This battle is good. We're gonna exit out, rename the old battle obsolete. We're not going to use that one. Are you going to try to put an element of randomness in the battles? Yeah, you must have just missed it, PM. I just said I'm going to use a randomizer to have enemies attack different people and not always attack the same person. But that's not something I have to do until I have multiple allies. Okay, and this one is going to be Thief Battle Solo. So this will be the new battle. The one that I use in the dream. Oh, I haven't been tagging these, have I? I forgot. Hey, I never tagged these as fantasy. Oh no. What? It is 2. Thief Battle obsolete is... It's not? That's weird. I guess because I changed the name? Huh. Yeah, I'm probably not going to do that. I'm probably just going to use health modifiers to determine what their attack power is, and they'll always do the same damage. Yeah, I'm not going to do that. Make sure this is all still correct. Didn't get changed when I made it public. Yeah. Cool. At least the logic solution I came up with is pretty simple, so I'll be able to do it again later in other battles. Okay, let's be done with this. And yeah. What? Why isn't RPG on here? What the heck? Oh, there it is. That was weird. Anyway, I think it's time to start on the next area. I'll be right back. I'm back. Had to get some coffee. Alright. Now we get to make the next area. So for the next area, I need to search for something someone has already made. I need a game scene. Need some kind of mountain area. What do we got? High Mountain Falls. Oh, excuse me, that's no good. No. That's a little too complex. Mountain Top. Let's check this out. Ooh. Looks pretty good. I could delete some of it. Yeah. Yeah, I think I'll use this, probably. But let's check out some others real quick, though. Mountaintop level 5. We made a lot of mountaintops. Winter search level. Wow, that's hyper realistic. Ooh, Cragmaw Castle. I might use that later. I think I'll go with this mountaintop. Number 3. Okay, we're going to remix it. We're going to delete a lot of this stuff. What's this music? Oh. Yeah. Okay, sorry, delete your character, delete this section over here. We don't need any of this. What's the thermometer look like here? Don't want to be too close. Oh no, they've got hardly any graphics. Great. So, delete all this stuff. This is not a platformer. I don't need platforms leading over there. Good. Looks pretty good. I could have stairs going up here. Delete all this other gameplay stuff he's got. Oh. We might leave that on. Yeah. Cool. We'll leave the rushing water sound effect. Flowers look kind of odd here. Yeah, fine, I guess. So we'll have, I think this will be the entrance to the area. I need to get out those stairs that I had yesterday. Where's those stone steps I had yesterday? Here they are. Craggy steps. So this will be leading up to here, the entrance to the area. This will be where the monastery is. Let's go ahead and put her in her traveling version. Looks like a pretty good scale. Now, should I make it? I think I made it a two-way door in the other area. So we could have a two-way door here that will lead back to the monastery, to the previous area. Why don't we go ahead and do that? So if you want to go back, you can. Just zones. Oh, that's cool. Just makes it more immersive that you can travel between areas sometimes. I don't know why, I just prefer cubes over spheres for target areas. So if the player chooses to go back down there, they can. So we need a door. Needs to be a two-way door. And it will be called Back to Bridge. Let me test this in play mode real quick. Yeah, we're going to call this Monastery. Yeah, we'll just call it we'll call it Monastery 1 because there's going to be a few versions of this area. Cool. Oop, not play. Edit. Okay, so that's looking good. Although, I don't think the stairs are as big as they were in the previous area. Let's make them a little bigger. Okay. Now we need a little bridge across this water, and then I'm going to put stairs going up, up, up there. So we need another bridge. A small bridge. Broken bridge piece. That one might work. Nice little arched bridge. Okay, we need more stairs. Delete some of these rocks. Hello, for you 2NV haters. Probably have to put some rocks under this part so it looks possible. Maybe I'll just clone one of these rocks. Oops. Make a flat-ish path to walk on. I think I'll delete some of these up here. Get a nice big area up here for the chapel or whatever it's going to be. Whatever it's going to look like when I find it. Okay, first let's test. Hello, Gabriel Amadi. Let's test if these stairs even work, if she can go up them. Nice. No, they're too steep for her. Maybe I should just give her the ability to jump. Whoop. Okay, we're gonna have to make these more level, I guess. I dream it, build it. Grr. Okay, before we do anything else, let's just see if she can even get up these. Okay, no! Ah. Okay, she almost can. Darn it. Really should just give her the ability to jump, I suppose. I just don't want to do that. Now, if only she could actually climb these stairs. Let's see. I should put rocks under them. It actually looks possible. Ah. Come on. Ah. Whoa, that was scary. There we go. We made it up. Kind of like that it's a difficult mountain climbing part. Ah! Before leaving? What? The heck? Why did it exit when she died? Oh, probably because... No, she should have had respawn. What the heck? Is there some weird area logic for this place? Pretty sure she has respawn. I made... I made her have respawn on here, but why? What? Should not be exiting when she dies. There's something wrong with her ability to respawn. I think it's an error thing. So I think I need to place a respawn point for her. Oh! Could the... Probably the person who made this made a respawn point somewhere else. She was trying to respawn there, but I can fix it by just placing another respawn point. That will automatically be active at the beginning of here, so that should work. Okay, good. That fixed that problem. Okay. I think I'll probably put a warning sign at the bottom of the stairs from the monastery saying that it's very treacherous. I just need to fix this stairway, I think. A little less steep. No! Definitely don't want people to get stuck right there. Put a rock down in there. Okay, that's pretty good. But yeah, I will put a warning sign. Whoa. Weird. Find something to stamp? Huh. Okay. Whoa, there's a lot more signs than there were before. Where's all the wooden signs? Oh, there's one. Can I use this one, erase the arrow? Good. Oh, okay. I'm not scoped into it anymore. There we go. Sign, treacherous stairway. Use caution and may the gods be with you, monastery residents. Okay. Now, just need the chapel. Although, I'm a bit worried nobody's made a chapel for me. But let's see what we can find. Dang it. Let's try church. Yay. St. Mary Magdalene Church. We could maybe use that. It's too modern looking. Wooden church pew. Medieval church. Yeah, that might work. That one doesn't look too good. And, whoa. Giant church. We'll use that later. I have another church planned for later in the game. Worn wooden church. Ooh. That might be good. And let's see how this one looks. What is that? Bloodborne Kirkhammer? Whoa. Apparently it came with its own sky edits. Where's the sky edits on this thing? What? Can I view where the sky thing is. Yeah, me too. I don't know if I want to use this one. I think I might go with the wooden one. For one thing, I'd have to get rid of the grass. That's not going to work for me. And also the sky, I don't like the skybox edit. I don't know how to deactivate it because I don't see where it is. Oh well, I think it'll work. It's about what I want. Let's get her up here. Actually, I kind of like the skybox change. Hi, Serling. Looks pretty good. I like it. I guess I'll tolerate the skybox looking like that. It's kind of atmospheric. Is this big enough? Let's test. Only problem is it's going to look a lot bigger on the inside. I'm going to have a separate game scene for the inside. This is way too small. I could make it bigger, like scale it up, but then it would look like a giant's church. Or maybe I should just have this be the scene. Oh no, my graphics settings are almost maxed now. What? Hey, where's my imps? Hello? Oh my gosh. Oh yeah, I'm in play mode. Oh dang, graphics are out of this world now. Okay, let's not use this thing. Whew. What crazy graphics on that. Okay, let's use the wooden chapel. It doesn't add a whole lot more graphics. Can't have a cross because there's no Christianity in this universe. I am a Christian, but I'm not going to have Christianity in this universe. So, I'm not like, you know, dissing Christianity. I just don't want it to be in my story. In fact, I think that would maybe be more disrespectful, is to, especially since, well, you'll see later in the game what this religion is going to be like. I definitely would not want this religion to be equated with Christianity, if you catch my meaning. Okay, there should not be boards on it. This door is kind of modern. I guess it's okay. Yeah. Because the gods in this universe are definitely not God in Christianity. But we'll get to that later. Eh. I kind of need some shacks that the monks live in. Yeah, I think I'll just make this one gameplay scene. Yeah, I'm just going to make this one gameplay scene. And she'll come up here, talk to the monks, and not enter the chapel. So I need some shacks that the monks live in. This will just be their central place of worship. Shack Remix. I don't need the glowy effect. There we go. So this will be the homes of humble monks. Can we just close the doors? Grr. Apparently not. Hinges are stuck. Maybe I'll just well, why don't we just remove the connectors and move the door? Need to be able to see connectors. Oh no, it's got glass on it. We don't want glass on it. Is that glass? Looks like it. There's some kind of object here. Oh, adjustable glass window, huh? Cool. Well, go away. I feel kind of bad sometimes picking apart people's creations and getting rid of the nice stuff, but it doesn't fit with the setting of this game. Okay. Actually, I'm going to switch these. Put the houses first. The chapel at the end. Go talk to the head of the monastery last. I don't know. Doesn't look good. Here we go. Okay, let's see how this looks in play mode. Cool, except stacks are a little too small. Uh-oh, where, there she is. Yep, that looks good size. This looks oddly placed. Ah, that doesn't look good at all. Better. Can't get it placed right. Guess that's... good. Thank goodness for nudge. Good enough, I think. I'm not going to bother putting furnishings inside there. We might even say that the monks just sleep on rocks. They're that much of ascetics. That looks good. Cool. Alright. So, actually, I think I'll keep her up here. I'm going to go ahead and start putting in the other NPCs. Ugh, that's stairway. Let's see, can we move this rock to make a, yeah, nice little ramp to get on and off the stairs. There we go. Good enough. There we go. Okay, so let's get our monk out that I made the other day. Compare him. I need to turn connectors back off. I don't need to see those anymore. Okay, so there's going to be several monks here. I think good, they can stand straight, thankfully. I'm gonna use some, well, first let's put it in his dialogue box. Scope into him. Give him an area trigger. I should have done this with the NPCs in the first town, but I should have scoped their triggers and dialogue boxes into them so that no matter where they are, their dialogue box is always right above them. Wait, no, we do want that. We want tail shape. Wait, what? Yeah, I want that visible. Oh, actually, it should be black then. Oh, you can move the tail around. That's cool. Make sure it looks like it's right over his head. It may change when we turn time on. Why don't we go ahead and check? Let's go ahead and power it with the area trigger. Probably gonna want to make it bigger too. Okay, I'm gonna animate this guy with possession animation. Whoa, oh no. She's got follow me behavior on? That should not be. She should not have follow behavior on. At all. Silly me. Anyway, let's turn on. Okay, good. Oh no, why did he freak out like that? Okay, good. It was just a random thing. Cool, that works. Oh no. Dang it, I just realized. I should have cloned him first. So if I'm gonna have to redo that. Need to clone him before I do animations for him, or all of them are gonna do those animations. Yes, they're all gonna look exactly alike. It's kind of dumb, but I mean, they are NPCs, so whatever. Okay, let's redo this animation. It's the little bits that matter, you know? There. Cool. That guy's animation's going good. Now, we'll have this guy standing here telling her to go speak to the leader of the order. Let me check if my dialogue worked. Yep, that works. Might make his area trigger a little bigger. Good. Not bad. Alright, let's add some dialogue for this guy. I think I'll clone this guy's dialogue so I don't have to remake it. Oh, wait a second. Oh my gosh. He already has it. He already has it cloned on him. That's nice. So I just got to change his... And this guy, I'm going to try to have him in a prayer position. Let's see if we can pose him like that. Oh, his robe's going to get all messed up. His robe isn't able to do that. I guess I could change his robe. Too much trouble. We'll just have him praying. And he'll be silent. And we'll also make him so that he's facing the ground and not her. So we'll make a tag on the ground for him to be facing downward. And we'll also do something to his eyes to make them closed. Let's make the tag first. Gadget. Tag. Tags are way more useful than I thought they would be. We'll just call it ground. So he's looking at the ground. Perfect. Perfect. I like it. Well, we need to fix his hands a little, though. Make them a little farther apart. That works. I don't like that he's tilted to the side. But meh, it's not a big deal. Okay, now with this guy, he'll have the whole conversation with her. So, how did I do that before? I need a microchip for the conversation. Okay, microchip, yeah. I'm thinking ahead to what the conversation is going to be like. Ugh. Okay, he's going to need a camera to focus on his face when he's talking. We need a counter to control his camera. I think I'll put this at the other side. Put camera controls at the end because they'll have a bunch of wires coming out. Bye for you two NV haters. Thanks for stopping in. Okay, and let's go ahead and get Chelsea over here. We need her camera controls out. Please. And yeah, so there's her camera. Let's make sure it looks good for this part. I think I should have her, yeah, I'm going to make a tag for her to look up at the monk's face. Whoops. Because when she had the conversation with Beatrice, it didn't look too great because she wasn't looking up at Beatrice's face. So he'll be looking down at her, so she'll be looking up at him. I think that will look good. We'll just label this tag monk. So she's looking up at the monk. Oh, but that's going to make her look at him constantly the whole time she's. Well, you will make it an area trigger to power the the tag. So the tag will be powered down until. Yeah. Okay, so area trigger. It will need to be a fairly big area trigger though, because. Well, actually. Oh yeah, we're gonna need an area trigger to trigger the conversation anyway. So this area trigger can power both the conversation and her looking at him. Sounds good. Yeah. So we need a dialogue text displayer. So that when she enters the area, we'll do that, and then activate the monk's camera. I'll be right back, 1 sec. Okay. So first, the monk is going to say, oh, I need to make sure this is formatting that I like for dialogue text. Oh, forgot to say who was talking. Okay, and then deactivate his camera. Activate Chelsea's. I don't know how to say how complicated. 35 megabytes, I believe, is the file size for each scene. But because of the procedural generation system they use, 35 megabytes doesn't sound like much, but you can make a pretty big level. And even though it's only 35 megabytes, it's still really big because of the type of procedural generation that they use. No, you cannot unlock more complexity. It's totally fair across the board. Everybody can create as much as everybody else. There's no unfair advantage in that regard. Okay, then Chelsea's gonna say, okay, then go to here, turn off Chelsea's camera, activate Monk's camera. And then Chelsea will say something else. Deactivate Monk's camera, activate her camera. I love how easy it is to switch between cameras and stuff. Didn't think it would be this easy. Okay. Oops, I didn't mean to copy Chelsea's. Oh well. I'll just change the text. Whoa. There we go. I just wanted the I to be on the next line. Deactivate Chelsea's camera, activate Monk's. It just so happens that one of our order accepted the writ the soldiers brought and left to aid the capital as a healer just recently. Deactivate Monk's camera, activate Chelsea's. Deactivate Chelsea's, activate Monks. Okay, and then that will activate another counter, which will deactivate all this conversation stuff. Also, go ahead and deactivate Monk's camera and activate this counter, which, using a NOT gate, will deactivate the area trigger. Okay. Only other thing is I should make this area bigger so that you can't miss it. What? Where'd the center go? Weird. It's pretty cool. You can basically make a cutscene within a scene, and it seems kind of like a cutscene because you're using cameras and all that. Alright, let's test if this little conversation works correctly. Hello, my child. What brings you to our humble monastery? I'm trying to get to the capital, but there are dangerous men blocking the way to the bridge. Can you help me? That didn't switch to his camera correctly. I'm afraid we are peaceful monks. We cannot confront brigands. Why do you want to go to the capital? There are armies headed there. I have the writ. Oh, I think I know what's wrong. No, his camera is plugged into him. Why didn't it work? What? Where's the... Let's keep the microchip open. Oh, maybe because the area trigger is constantly powering the monk's camera? Oh yeah, it's a constant signal, so it can't deactivate it. So I need a timer to activate it, not the area trigger. So this, activate this at a very short period of time. Yeah, only want to power it with a pulse. And then I don't think I need to reset the timer. Yeah, that should be fine. Okay, now let's see if the cameras work right. I'm trying to get to capital. There's dangerous men blocking the way. Yay, now it works. I'm afraid we are peaceful monks. We cannot confront brigands. Why do you want to go to the capital? There are armies headed there. I have the writ of the hero for my village. I have to go aid in the war effort. It just so happens that one of our order accepted the writ of the monastery. Order accepted the writ the soldiers brought and left to aid the capital as a healer just recently. Perhaps he can help you. I didn't see anyone on the way here, but I will look for him. Thank you. I will pray the gods keep you safe. Cool. And conversation ended. Perfect. Yay. So now she will need to go... Yeah, I should probably put... So people don't get confused, I should probably make a text displayer that says to go back down the mountain. So that they know what they're supposed to do next. Even though he's kind of said that, he didn't exactly explain that you need to go back down. It's raining here again. It's been raining like crazy where I live. It's kind of annoying. We've had flash flood warnings and everything. I'll be okay where I am, but there's a lot of places around here that could flood pretty badly. Okay, let's check if that works. I need to fix some punctuation there. Cool. What was I going to do? There was something else. Oh, I need music, first of all. Well, there's one more thing a couple more things I need to do this scene, but let's save and exit, and I need to choose some music for this area. Definitely Accurate Bunny Simulator is getting really popular. It's got 216 thumbs up now, which I think means it's past Hello Mailman now. Um, okay, let's search for some good music. Hmm. I don't know, it might be good. Yeah. Ooh, chant. I would love to find like some monk chanting. Ooh, that might be good. Yeah. Yeah, that might be good. Yeah, it's a little weird. No, I'm gonna go with this other one. Yeah, Ancient Monument. There we go. And okay. Then there's oh yeah, I almost forgot. Yeah, okay. So we're gonna need a new area trigger. Whoops. Eh. It's gonna go down here. So when we get to the bottom of the bridge, we will activate the trigger. And that trigger is gonna exit this scene and start a different scene where you meet the new character. Make sure you can't miss it. As soon as you get down the stairs, it should activate. So we need a door. That's my thermometer. Should be fine. Yeah. Door. This will be a normal exit door, not two-way. That will activate the scene where she meets Armitage, the new character. Cool. So I'm gonna, oh yeah, and then the power to it has to be linked to this. So once you finish this conversation, then this area trigger becomes active. Otherwise, you'll activate it on the way up. There. Oh no. I guess it doesn't matter that her camera's gonna get dragged around. Shouldn't be active. Okay. Goody goody. I can't wait to introduce the new character. Okay, let's play through this scene and make sure it all works right. Nice. Okay, well, let's check this door again. That works. Sign, treacherous stairway. Use caution, and may the gods be with you. Yeah, sure is a treacherous stairway. Cool. I'm trying to get to the capital, but there are dangerous-looking men blocking the way to the bridge. Can you help me? I am afraid we are peaceful monks. We cannot confront brigands. Why do you want to go to the capital? There are armies headed there. I have the writ of the hero for my village. I have to go aid in the war effort. It just so happens that one of our order accepted the writ the soldiers brought and left to aid the capital as a healer just recently. Perhaps he can help you. I didn't see anyone on the way here, but I will look for him. Thank you. I will pray the gods keep you safe. Okay, and then you have to go back down the mountain. Very carefully. That sign, maybe we should set up the sign to deactivate so it doesn't look bad. We can deactivate that sign with this. We've already got a not gate. Kind of looks bad if the sign appears overlapping that. Alright. Dang, that's annoying. Grr. Ah. There we go. What? Why does he have a word bubble above his head? Oh no! Can't believe I didn't notice that earlier. I forgot he's got the same dialogue as the others because he's a clone. Oh, that was silly. We gotta delete that. This is why we play test. I'll say it. I'll say it every time. Glad I noticed that. Grr. Treacherous indeed. Oh man. I just noticed he's too tall for the doorway. Okay, let's... I can close this microchip. I need to make the chapel a little bigger, I think. There we go. It looks better. Shouldn't affect anything else. Hopefully. As long as it looks okay. Uh-oh, don't do that. No, forget it. It's fine. It doesn't matter. It goes over the side a bit. Uh-oh. We gotta lower it down more, though. There, now it looks like he could get through the door of the chapel. Okay, I think we're good. That part right there is really tough. Yay. Alright. I think that level is ready. I'm gonna make it public. Oh, let's tag it actually. Fantasy, RPG, traditional, turn-based. Cool. Alright, I think that's going to do it for this episode. I will be back later this evening to do some more. We're going to make the little cut scene where we meet the new character next time. But for now, I have been Mac. Thank you for joining me for a day. And remember, everything is going to be okay.